Hey guys, welcome back. We are playing Kassadin today. Kassadin is one of the absolute best late game scaling AP champions. He is used as a counter pick against those mages and other AP champs, and usually when you get level 16 on this champ, it's pretty much game over. He has one of the absolute best late games, and he's really hard to counterplay as well because he gets insane mobility. So level 1 here, usually you start with your Q, but because you're playing against a melee matchup, you can actually start with your W. So it's an auto attack reset that also empowers your auto attack, and you can get some really good trades off. So I like to try to zone people off, and then when they come to last hit, that's when I go for it. And I'm also running first strike. That's actually really OP on Kassadin, because it is going to speed up your gold income, so you get your core items a lot faster. And that's of course really huge on scaling champs, because that's the only problem is that sometimes they will not be able to reach the items before the game is over. So this build is to help out reaching that spike really fast. And then since it's a melee matchup, you also reliably be able to proc first strike a lot more frequently, but you don't use this rune to proc it early game. It's a mid to late game keystone. That is if Kassadin is known to do well against them. Of course early game is a bit 50-50, you know, because most champions have more damage than Kassadin. Because he has really high cooldowns. And it's a scaling champ, so even though you counter them later on, early game can still be really rough, especially if they're running stuff like Electrocute, Ignite, Time Warp Tonic and such, then yes, it can be a bit rough. So the goal on Kassadin, of course, everything about surviving. The main thing is that you focus a lot on farming. That is the most important thing on Kassadin. It's a scaling champion, and the only reliable thing you can do every single game is to focus on farming. You know, that kill was guaranteed, but I play Kassadin, so I want everything for myself. That is the mindset you want to have, because when Kassadin gets to 16, it's done. It's game over. He's gonna destroy absolutely everybody. There are only very few champions who can actually match Kassadin late game. Otherwise, he's gonna absolutely destroy everyone, okay? So the goal, all about reaching that late game power spike. He's known as a level 16 champion, but he's actually also really strong at level 11. I don't know why people are not respecting his level 11 spike. So the thing about your Q here, guys, is that it also cancels out channeling abilities. That means that, for example, something like a Malzahar ultimate is going to be cancelled out if you time your Q properly, right? And same goes for something like a Twisted Fate's ultimate. It's actually really useful, because a lot of people don't know that for some reason. That actually makes a big difference in some of these matchups. For example, if Malzahar is ulting you and you manage to get a Q off right before he ulted, it is going to cancel it out. It doesn't only deal damage and give you a magic shield, that cancelling ability is also really useful. So this guy can actually dive us right now, so I'm just gonna peace out. I do have the teleport. Your E is actually your main CC, your main wave clear, and your main damage. No clue what Lee Sin is doing. Interesting. Honestly, no idea. Ooh, that was not bad at all. So of course we had the double buffs that made the landing phase a bit easier. So just try to hit the entire wave with the E if you want to show it fast. And then when you get your ultimate, then you can follow up with that, so you get some decent wave clear. It's not the best this early on, but that is to be expected because it's a scaling champion. Ah, yikes, the cannon. So if you get really good wave clear early on a scaling champion, that's kinda broken. Almost level 6, so that unlocks the mobility, and as soon as you get that ultimate up, then he becomes a lot harder to gank. He's become so hard to gank because this ultimate is on a relatively low cooldown. Right now it's 4.6 seconds, but it's going to get even lower later on. So this guy has his ultimate up. So now it becomes a little bit risky, the matchup, because he can actually kill us. I want to level 6. But I don't know what they're doing. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Flash coming in. Yeah, I need to get out of here. There's a flash coming in from the MF. I could have killed the fist right here, but they're going for a 3-man, so I don't want none of that. He might actually be recalling here, so let's see. I don't have enough stacks on the ults. There we go. So, presence of mind, you can see how important it is. Your ultimate, of course, that mobility, but every single time you use it, the damage is going up, but the mana cost is also going up by a huge amount. That's why it's really important that you don't spam this ultimate. But of course, when you want to like burst somebody with your full rotation of combos, then you want to try to like stack this ultimate up. You know, when you're in a bush somewhere, then you just ult on top of yourself. You get like all the stacks and then you wait for somebody to come in and then you burst them down. We got that kill on the fist, so that's fine. He got 1 kill and we got 1 kill as well. But we are sitting on a gold bounty. Let's see how much gold we have gotten. So it's 53, right? Like, it is not an early game keystone. It's a keystone that helps us scale up and becomes a lot better later on. That's the only goal. Look at that damage. We are just getting gold for free, you know, because we have first strike, so it's gonna speed up the gold income. Hopefully they saw that one, because then I can push this out. This is how you want to punish those roaming champs. If they don't set up the wave in advance, just shove it in. Oh no, he almost killed the AD carry. He's in the stairs, so it's fine. Oh, I hope it's fine, but I don't know. I just want this Kindle Gem here. So, you mythic options, you actually have a couple options. Everfrost, overall the best one on Kassadin, because you get that extra CC, and also tankiness. And the crown here is something you want to use against the worst counter matchup, so that's going to be AD assassins. That's why you want to use this. You only want to buy this against players that have a hard time taking out the shield first before engaging. Otherwise it's a bit waste of gold. Okay, we got a decent amount of gold, 136 in total. You can like use 2 procs of your ultimate to get back to lane. The first one from here to here, just to get some extra distance on that ultimate, and then the second one you can use whenever. Just don't use too much, because then you're gonna be low on mana when you come back to lane, and that's not very good, of course. Alright, so also make sure to use that auto attack reset on the towers, helps you push it a bit faster, and that's gonna secure us a tower plate. There you go, the damage is pretty decent right now, and we're also getting free gold. That's like half a kill, we have almost, actually a bit more, 168. But it's not only gold, you know, it also deals damage. It's going to give you extra damage later on. I could actually be roaming topside. I'm just trying to abuse him whenever he uses the C. The C is what you have to watch out for, because he uses that to dodge a lot of abilities, but if he uses that to farm with, then he does not have anything up, and then you just go in. Placing ward here so I can see if he's trying to roam. I'm just gonna show this out, because he's most likely trying to roam as much as possible. I can't TP bot. Oh, he might have taken the fruit. I think he took the fruit over here. Pretty sure he was a lot low HP previously. We can get the Everfrost once we base, so we should just show this out and then recall. There we go, we can just reset. We do have the TP up, and that's more for safety. You can also play with Ignite, but that's like high risk. That's something I only recommend if you play a lot of Kassadin, you already have a lot of experience with him. I'm gonna save the TP in case this guy tries to make a play bottom side. I made it out. That's a bit too early. These guys, did they just stack up against Kassadin? Question mark. I guess they thought that the Diana was a bit closer. He does not have flash up. 3 gold, we'll take it, we'll take it. I could have flashed into Everfrost, but really, I don't want to risk giving away a shutdown. Like, whoever takes me down is gonna get 600 gold. Gonna be a little bit annoying here. I just cancel his recall because he just went back here to Ooh, okay, that's a bit too much. I'm out. I mean, we did get an assist, but I cannot risk dying, you know. So let's go ahead and reset this. For the boots, usually against the squishy team, just go ahead with the sock shoes, you know. That magic pen, very strong against teams that don't build a lot of MR, and that's usually squishy champs. Like, there is no way they're gonna stack a lot of MR items, and even if they do, we have the rest of our teammates able to deal with them, you know. Did they not see the roam? Like, he walked past 2 wards or something now.
Turret plating will soon fall.
I think that should be fine. He doesn't have flash up, so I'm just gonna push mid. There are some players who are just gonna roam like this, even though it's really bad for them. Like, this guy is really far behind CS wise as well, because he does not set up the wave before roaming, and that's really bad to do. Because I can just take the tower plates, and that's already a big punishment. I can just keep pushing here, and he's gonna end up on really low HP levels eventually. And that is going to make it really rough for him to lane. Just gonna Q spam. Oh wow, okay. Not sure what that was about. Just for the first strike, gold. So now we already got more gold than what we normally get from a kill, right? So it is starting to scale up. Ooh. That's pretty nice. Oh man. Yeah, that's my bad. I should have moved earlier. That is my bad. I could have gotten a shutdown. But it's okay, it's okay. We have Fed AD carry, and the AD carry is sunning it down.
An enemy has been slain.
And the Lee Sin kick coming in. So try to play around the first strike, you know, when it's up, then try to look for a trade. Obviously, you'll not get to practice a lot if you play against a ranged matchup. But then again, you don't take this for the early game. What? That was pretty questionable. That was also questionable. Not sure what's going on here. But oh well. Archangels, of course, so your ultimate, the damage also scales off of mana. And since it does end up costing a lot of mana as you stack it up, then mana is a very important stat on Kassadin. Absolutely crucial stat. So you want to make sure that you are building mana items, and Archangels is the item that you go for pretty much every single game. Maybe sometimes you want to play tank Kassadin and you go for something else, but you need mana because Kassadin is not playable without it. I mean, you can, but his teamfight is going to suck so hard because you don't have the extra mana to keep going. But when you have presence of mind, and something like Archangels, you have more than enough. And then the mythic item too, of course.
An ally has been slain.
So we can just keep pushing. Top lane, not sure what's going on. Oh, that's a really big CS diff. But then again, Garen, Ignite should be really good against Renekton. So I don't think there's a lot he can do. He's not going for it. They're not respecting the damage. And that right there is the flash. Ult you can do on Kassadin, and that's something you want to do to catch the enemy player off guard when you don't know if they have flash, or in this case I don't know if his E was ready. Then I did this combo really fast, so he did not have enough time to react to it. The only way he would be able to escape here was if he like predicted before I got to use the combo. The next item is going to be the Sonya's Hourglass. Again, this is for safety. You are playing a melee champion. You're going to be straight in the middle of the fight whenever you go in, and that means that people will be focusing you down. So after you use everything, then you have the Sonya Hourglass active that you can use, and that's gonna buy yourself some time. And once you come out of that stasis, then your ultimate should be up. Same goes for your Q and your W, right? So it's to help you buy time. This is gonna go silent. This is something you want to do every single game, honestly. Kassadin, what matters the most is XP and gold, because level 16 is GG's anyways. The silent is where it's at, because then you don't have to share the XP and gold with your AD carry. Okay, they did take away the blue buff, so I'm just gonna stay silent here. Oh, they gave away a pretty big shutdown. There we go. Auto attack, reset for W, and just keep pushing. Almost level 13, and then we just need 3 more levels, and then it's showtime, you know. And got a tower for free as well. Just always look at the ultimate stacks you have, because we don't want to have too many. That's gonna make it hard to chase people, but also to escape. Right now we got 473 gold, and that's actually pretty good this early on in the game. Usually you don't get this much unless you get like a really lucky trades off. But it's going to scale up a lot better, you know. So it will give us a lot more gold. So I'm gonna recall, I'm gonna get the Sonyas, and then I'll TP bot probably for the dragon. Because there's also a wave here. And now we have a stacked up Archangels. We also have fully stacked Dark Seal, but like I had pretty awkward bases, so I'd rather have the full component. Wow. This guy is a bit stronger than expected.
An ally has been slain.
He has a C up. So they're pretty low HP, but I got a decent shutdown. It's not too bad. I don't have the Sonya's up though. I don't think it's worth risking that I die right here, because I have a 1k shutdown. So I'm just gonna go ahead and push this out. That's a pretty big Garen. I'm not sure what happened exactly that he got this fed. But yeah, it is what it is. He got a blue buff at least, so that's something. And maybe a brand as well. Yeah, brand too. So I'll take that. I'll take the free gift. I have fully stacked ultimate up, but that's because I'm going to recall. So I don't really care about their mana usage. The thing, I could probably just go ahead and get the Dark Seal. But you know what? I think it's a bit too late to get it upgraded, so we're just gonna sit on the stacks and then I'm gonna go for Death Cap. Even though I have not died this game, you never know because this Garen's really fat, so if he lands a Q on me, silence, I'll not be able to do anything. I cannot use the Sonya's Hourglass, I cannot flash away, I cannot ult away, you know. Look at this, I'm stacking up the ultimate guys for maximum damage. I'm gonna save the AD carry here. Stack up the ultimate, right, when you go for those engages. Well, it's not yet ready, that's why I cannot go in. I'm gonna slow this guy down. Wait, oh, that's the burn. Yikes, I did not think I would die right here. I had the Sonya's up, but I did not know the brand hit me. Well, that must have been the ultimate, right? Yeah, that's his ult. But that was pretty bad. But try to like stack your ultimate up in advance before a fight starts. So 2-3 stacks is fine. Because then you have like room to like use 1 or 2 stacks to chase them, and then the last one right on top of them. So try to like get at least a couple stacks before the actual fight starts. And if you need it to run away with, then of course don't stack it up. But otherwise, try to get a stack because that is extra damage that you are otherwise going to lose out on. I want to be side lane, but you know, we are A-ramming a lot. It doesn't really matter right now because I'm this far ahead compared to them. And MF is going AP, okay. Okay, but I have CP up soon, so it's fine. AD carry, question mark. There's a Garen completely running us down somehow. And this guy has magic resistance, so looks like I might need the void stuff. Like, he's not my primary focus, you know. But still, I don't think anyone else can take him down at this point. It has to be the Seri. No, no. I don't have any mana, bro. I'm sorry. This guy is absolutely huge. And my Sonya's Hourglass for some reason did not go off. Did he stun me? Did he stun me? Because I was not able to use the Hourglass. That's kind of strange. Well, that's an insanely fat Garen somehow, level 16 too. I think he got really fed off of top lane, but we are really close to 16 as well. If possible, I want to spend the time just farming, but like we are fighting all the time, and obviously when that happens, you're not able to come up that well. He doesn't have the ultimate up, so maybe she has to kite. Like, this melee business is not going to work out, obviously. I'm gonna TP too. They want ARAM, let's give them ARAM. Come on, come on, come on. He should be dead. Like, legit, they almost saved him. Alright. I think somebody almost saved him. Was that the Blitzcrank? Or was that the Lee Sin? I did not see it. They should be going Baron right now. I'm just gonna push this out. Because I have not been able to farm this game. Okay, they're gonna go for the Drake instead. Not sure why. Pretty close to 16 guys. That's why the real fun part begins. Because we have almost no cooldown on that ultimate, so we just fly around the map and kill whoever pops up, you know. Except for the Garen. This guy is still way too strong because he has the force of nature. So he is a bit too tanky for us at the moment. You might be able to get the Dino here, so I'm gonna stack up the ults. Is that the Garen? Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. I can go for the Diana. There we go. This guy is still chasing me. So I can just go ahead and reset here. So now we got the death cap. The thing is, it's the only guy buying MR, right? Nobody else is buying it. And usually on Kassadin, you don't want to be focusing down the front line. You go for the squishies because you just one-shot them. So I want as much damage as possible so I can do that without any issues. Look at that, like he's taking almost no damage. Now we got level 16 finally. Man, that is... You know the thing saving him right here is the force of nature. That is so annoying. No, I don't think you can kill him. Oh, this guy's 3 levels behind. We have like 1 AP on the team and he got that MR item, so no one... I can't even kill him right now. He might be camping here. Ult? Oh, she does not have it up. But the Diana's coming. Can she survive? We got 16 now, but... The Garen is still a problem. Like last fight, I just tried to ignore him and then go straight for the squishies, you know? I jumped straight onto the MF and the brand. But like, if they chain CC me, I'm still gonna die. So we got level 16, so the cooldown on the ultimate right now, 1.2 seconds. Normally, if you go electrocute, you also get the ultimate hunter, and then it's going to be even lower. For 1.2 seconds, you know, flash on less than 2 second cooldown. Look at how annoying that is. But we should not all be bots or bottom lane. Let's go for it. We just take out his team and ignore the Garen. Okay. I am sorry, Renekton, but I can just slow him down for a bit. I don't have a lot of mana to work with. But that is some absolutely disgusting movement speed. Just what is that? It's insane that we're still struggling just because of this Garen. Like, no one can take him down. I think our AD carry should start getting some pen. I don't know if Sari even builds that actually. Oh, actually she does. She gets the, what's it called? The cleaver. She needs to buy it. Otherwise we gonna struggle a lot taking Garen down. Like, we really need the cleaver on the Sari. Then we might be able to deal with the Garen. Because it's not my job to take him down. It's the AD carry that has to do that. Rusty Fizz. That's fine. He used everything just to get the kill on me, but that's fine. I took down his entire team. And that is Kassadin for you. Late game Kassadin, there's no counterplay. Like, they're not gonna win this. There's no way. Because I can just repeat this over and over. Now's the part where the gold is kinda useless, but we still have the damage. But the point of this keystone is to help speed up your scaling. First strike gives you gold. Magical footwear saves you 300 gold that you can spend on your items instead of boots. And then we also get some really nice ability haste stuff on the Cosmic Insight, which also works on the Everfrost. So this page, pretty good actually. Also the Biscuit Delivery, because Kassadin's laning phase is not that strong, you know. So Biscuit Delivery gives you a lot of sustain. I'm gonna stack up the ultimate. I think somebody might come to like farm it. Just like that. Usually you want to camp like in bushes, because if there's a big wave, then it's almost a guarantee that somebody's going to farm it. I had to wait for my ultimate to expire again. And also for the Sonyas, that would also be great. I'm just gonna fly around the map, you know, find whoever is so extended. I think the Garen might have reset and to come towards the bottom side. I know this time his flash is down. It's kind of weird that he can almost catch me even though I'm spamming the ultimate, so the way I escape from this guy is by jumping past walls, you know. Because if I just use it on the lane, I'm not going to escape him. Come on. Okay, that's good, that's good. We'll take that. Where's the Garen? That is the guy I'm watching out for. He's coming now. He does not have flash up, so that's a good thing. Like, his flash is down, waiting for my ultimate stacks to go away. And let's get the last guy here. I'm just gonna slow him. Like, legit, that he's not supposed to scale this hard though, that's insane. So tanky, but we took him down. And this is how to play Kassadin, guys. I really hope this was helpful. As always, thanks for watching and see you all next time.